Hey guys, what's going on? Arkham here, and today I want to review the Batgirl DLC for Batman Arkham Knight. And before we get into this, I wrote down a list of cons and pros. Of course, I put cons first because there's more cons than pros, and I put pro last because there's less pros than cons. Now, let's get into this. The first thing I want to talk about is Tim. Tim Drake is Robin, which makes zero sense, which I would get into later on in the list. But Tim Drake, it doesn't make sense. He's not fun to play with, to be honest. He looks exactly like he does in Batman Arkham Knight, same costume, same everything. It makes zero sense for the continuity. And people saying that Tim Drake was Robin during Batman Arkham Asylum, well, why didn't Joker ever mention him, considering he just met him before Batman Arkham Asylum? The game makes no sense. Next, Batgirl's combat. It's like almost identical to Batman's. The only thing different between Batgirl and Batman is that when she takes people down, her takedown's different. Like, she's rather slower when she does reverses, like flipping them over, because she's not as strong as Batman, but she is really strong. So she flips him over onto somebody else, and she's really slow about it. It's really weird. It's just a Batman copy into a girl's body. That's what everybody was worried about, and now that actually came true. The dialogue is very cheesy. I have never heard so many cheesy dialogues ever. Robins are lucky. Like, so does that mean Jason Todd didn't exist in this universe? Because Jason died before you came in, Tim. Like, okay. There are no side missions, but there are collectibles, which I could give to WB Montreal. They did a good job on that. The side missions are basically rescuing the police, but that's during the game, so you're kind of forced to do it no matter what. Batgirl, it's just a woman Batman. Like, no joke. She's not funny. When she is funny, it's not funny. She's serious. She bosses Robin around all the time. She's protective of Tim. She's basically a female carbon copy of Batman, and it's not fun. There's no chemistry in this whatsoever. Tim Drake and Barbara Gordon's chemistry, that should never have happened, ever. This DLC is just for Batman and Batgirl and Robin. That's it. That's all it's going for. It's just that. There's no mention of Jason anywhere, which makes zero sense to me, considering Jason, like, I don't know, there's this one part where, like, Barb, and then she was like, what, never mind, can this wait, and yeah, whatever. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, were you talking about Jason, were you talking about your guys' relationship? It doesn't make sense. Same gadgets, obviously. I thought we were going to get different stuff for her special abilities, but I guess not. The plot is horrible. Oh, you have to go rescue Jim Gordon. He's captured. Was this supposed to be a Killing Joke type of feel? Is it supposed to be a Killing Joke adaptation? It makes no sense to me, dude. Pedo remarks. Wow. People. I'm pretty sure Batgirl is underage, considering Robin is underage. So, their chemistry, their weird chemistry, horrible chemistry together is, of course, going to be flirty. But when thugs say, oh, come over here, Batgirl, you're going to be mine, that's really weird and awkward, considering Batgirl and this DLC is supposed to be somewhat of a teenager. I don't think she's out of even high school yet, so it's kind of weird. And why isn't this Jason Todd, Why isn't this Jason Todd? It would make more sense, considering, they don't mention Jason Todd. Jason Todd's supposed to be the Robin before Arkham Asylum, but now he's not, so, it wouldn't really make sense for Tim to be here, but now he is, and I don't like it at all. The story would have made more sense if at the end of the game, Jason Todd was Tim Drake, right? In the end of the DLC, Jason Todd was Tim Drake. Jason Todd was Robin, and, he got captured by the Joker. It would make more sense. It would just make more sense in the game for Batman Arkham Knight. We would actually have more character development for Jason Todd, and, we would see why in the audio logs Batgirl is so, like, happy that Jason's alive, So it makes more sense that way. I really don't like the fact that Tim Drake is Robin in this. The Joker was good. Of course, Joker's always good. He wasn't in this for a long time. Like, literally the 2 hours out of the freaking game, he's only in there for about 10 minutes, so whatever. The story is okay. how they progress along the actual thing is okay. The characters are of course fun. The only characters I don't like is Tim Drake and Jim Gordon, because they're exactly the same, and the costumes are okay too. The costumes are great. You know, I like the costumes a lot, and the costumes are really good, except Tim Drake's, and my dog just sneezed, except Tim Drake's and Jim Gordon's. They're exactly the same from freaking Arkham Knight. It doesn't make sense. And now, for the one thing we all been looking for, no boss battles. There's not one boss battle. What, you're telling me that the ending is a boss battle? The ending's not a boss battle. The ending's not even close to a boss battle. It's so ridiculous. If I had to score this like 1 out of 10, I would give this a 5. It's not good whatsoever. The damn chemistry is awful. The costumes are okay. The characters are okay. The story's okay. The horrible plot is awful. No chemistry. Same gadgets. Batgirl is basically Batman. There's no side missions. The dialogue is horrible. Joker is the best part in this entire DLC, and he's only in it for 10 minutes. So tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Did you enjoy the DLC if you got to play it? If not, I'm sorry. Of course, at the end, Joker got away and Harley Quinn got captured. I mean, whatever. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.